William Hall here with Jordan Mincy, Jacksonville Dolphins head coach. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Glad to be here. Beautiful day in Clarksville, Tennessee. Being at this arena, man, is unbelievable. And so, like I said, I think this is a big-time event for the ASUN.
Yep. Speaking of unbelievable arenas, talk to me about the atmosphere on your home floor. What makes it so tough for people to come in there and get a win?
So you know what they call it, like the historical swisher, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you get that feel from the time you walk into the front doors. In our lobby, our athletic director did a great job of remodeling it a couple years ago, even though it is historic. But when you walk in, you see the history of the program.
Mm-hmm.
You see the guys like D. Brown, Artis Gilmore, guys who are actually still around on campus. And so, when you walk in that building, it's just so much tradition.
Yeah.
And so being able to kind of use that in recruiting, being able to get our guys to understand, you have a tradition that you're playing for. And so protect this place like it's your home, understand the value that it holds and the history, rich history it holds. And so it makes it a very special place.
Okay. 2 years away from a championship final appearance, what is special about this team that can get Jacksonville back to that stage?
So, the one thing that I try to do, Tom Watson, one of our former head coaches, he told me, you undersell and then you over-deliver. And so I'm trying to make sure I take his advice. we have a roster that's very similar to my first year, a lot of new turnover and things of that sort. But at the same time, I think I got a special group of guys who are not just basketball players. They're great young men. They understand that it's bigger than the game of basketball. And so being able to have great students, great men, great husbands down the line, great fathers. And so installing those type of traits and habits in our young men daily is something that I see with our roster, and I love what we have.
Okay. Give me a name of a players to watch you think that we need to keep our eye on this year.
So the one thing that I would say is, a lot of people don't talk about a guy named Bryce Workman. And so, Bryce is kind of the guy that everybody has forgotten about. And, 3 days in to our practice last year, he tore his ACL. And so he's fully healthy. He's the guy that we brought with us here. And, everybody, a lot of times talk about Kevion Nolan, but those guys were a 1-2 punch. He was my second leading scorer my first year. And so being able to have him back with a wealth of experience, understanding, the value he has, I think, he's a guy that's kind of been overshadowed right now.
Okay. Last question. It might be a little tough, but if you're not a basketball coach, what sport are you coaching?
If I'm not a basketball coach, I'm going to say this, okay? One of my closest guys is Ollie Simmons, our soccer coach. And, man, this dude is, like, unreal. Like, swag, man, the way he goes about life. This dude is, like, super competitive. And so I think if I wasn't coaching basketball, and I should say this too, and I don't know if it's different, but our women's basketball coach, Special Jennings, she makes me want to coach women's basketball because the way she approaches the game. But at the same time, it'll probably be soccer. Ollie Simmons is unreal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate your time, Coach.
Appreciate you.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.